Have you ever pondered upon the concept of home and what it truly means to you? This question might seem simple, but the answer is as complex and diverse as we are as individuals. Home is not just a physical location. It's not just the four walls we reside within or the city where we've chosen to plant roots. Home, in its most profound sense, is an intimate space that mirrors our individuality, our passions, our values, and our sense of inner peace. Picture home as a sanctuary, a safe haven where we can truly be ourselves without any pretense or judgment. It's where we can kick off our shoes, let our hair down, and breathe a sigh of relief after a long day. It's where we laugh, we cry, we dream, and we grow. It's where we create memories that will last a lifetime and beyond. In essence, home is a physical embodiment of our personal narrative, a palpable evidence of our journey through life. But home isn't just about the physical space we occupy. It also extends to our emotional and personal realm. It's the mental and emotional space where we process our thoughts, our feelings, and our experiences. It's where we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, to express our deepest fears and our highest hopes. It's where we connect with our inner self, in solitude or in the company of those we hold dear. However, just as we wouldn't invite everyone into our physical home, we should also be selective about who we allow into our emotional home. This space is sacred, fragile, and deeply personal. It's where we house our dreams, our insecurities, our joys, and our sorrows. Inviting someone into this space means trusting them with our deepest selves, our authentic selves, and that's a trust that should never be given lightly. So, when we talk about home, we're not just talking about a place. We're talking about a concept, an idea that encompasses both our physical and emotional worlds. It's a concept that's deeply personal, yet universally relatable, because no matter who we are or where we come from, we all have a place we call home. Home, in essence, is an extension of who we are. Friendships. They play a vital role in our lives, don't they? They are the tapestry that colors our existence, the bond that ties us to the world, and the bridge that connects our hearts to others. They help us grow, face challenges, and share joyous moments. They are the silent whispers of encouragement in our darkest hours and the loudest cheers in our brightest moments. However, it's important to recognize that not all friendships are created equal. Some friendships are like wildflowers, blossoming unexpectedly in the most unlikely places, while others are like carefully cultivated roses, nurtured and grown over time. Each type of friendship has its own unique beauty and value. But just as we don't let every passerby into our homes, we should also be selective about which friendships we allow to cross our home's threshold. Our home, in this context, is not just the physical space where we live. It's also our emotional and personal space. It's the sanctuary where we retreat to recharge and reflect. It's the container of our dreams, our fears, our triumphs, and our failures. And just like our physical home, our emotional home needs to be protected and preserved. So, how do we determine which friendships deserve a place in our homes? It's not an easy question to answer, is it? It requires introspection, discernment, and sometimes a bit of trial and error. But the key is to understand that not every friendship has to be deep and intimate. Some friendships can remain on the surface, providing us with companionship and shared experiences, but not necessarily delving into the depths of our souls. In contrast, other friendships can delve deep, touching the very core of our being. These are the friendships that have seen us at our worst and still choose to stay, the ones that understand our silences and the ones that hold our secrets. These are the friendships that deserve a place in our homes, in our hearts. So, as we navigate the complex web of human relationships, it's crucial to discern which friendships should enter our personal and emotional space. After all, our homes are sacred and they deserve to be filled with relationships that honor and respect their sanctity. Ever noticed how friendships tend to form around common contexts like school, work, or the gym? These shared environments are a ripe ground for connections to form. However, it's important to understand that these friendships may not necessarily be suitable for our life journey as our interests and goals evolve. Take school friendships, for instance. Schools are a hotbed for forming friendships. We share classes, experiences, and even a common age group. However, as we grow and our interests diversify, these friendships may not always grow with us. Our school friends, perfectly suited for sharing homework and recess, may not necessarily be the right fit to navigate the complexities of our adult life. Or consider the friendships we form at work. Daily interactions and shared professional goals can forge strong bonds between colleagues. However, these relationships are often tied to the workplace. Once the job or career changes, these friendships may lose their anchor, as they were more tied to the professional context than a deep personal connection. Then, there are friendships that bloom in the gym. We share a common goal of health and well-being, which can create valuable bonds. Yet, it's crucial to understand that these friendships might remain surface level if there are no deeper shared interests beyond fitness. The camaraderie with someone at the gym doesn't automatically translate into a friendship that should continue outside of that context. The point here is not to undermine these friendships. They offer their own unique value and enrich our lives in different ways. However, it's essential to recognize that not all friendships should or need to transcend the contexts where they originated. So as we navigate through different phases of our life, it's okay to have friends who stay within the confines of specific contexts. These friendships can still offer us joy, support, and companionship within their respective spheres, without needing to infiltrate every aspect of our personal and emotional home. And remember, not all friendships should transcend the contexts where they originated. It's about appreciating these connections for what they are, enriching parts of our lives at specific moments. When it comes to friendships, it pays to be selective. It's not just about who you spend time with, but who you allow into your personal and emotional spaces. Your home, whether physical or symbolic, is a sacred space. It's where you let your guard down, where you are most vulnerable. It's where you are, in essence, you. Allowing someone into this space is not a decision to be taken lightly. It requires trust, understanding, and a deep connection, and it's okay if not all friendships reach this level. It's okay to appreciate a friendship for what it is, without feeling the need to invite them into your home. Friendships can exist in varying degrees and different contexts, each valuable in its own way. They can enrich our lives, provide support, and bring joy, even if they don't all make it past the front door. Remember, not everyone is qualified to know your home. Choose wisely.